Hello friends, welcome back to the third part of Learn Python from the Beginning tutorial series. In this video, I will discuss about Python variables in details with necessary example and notes. So let's create variables. Variables are container for storing data values. Variables are like containers like say drawer in the table or a drawer in the wardrobe. We can keep many things in a drawer. Just like the drawer, a variable is a storage. We can store variable types of data in the variable. Unlike other programming language, Python has no command for declaring a variable. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. So let's create a variable. Variable x, and let's put a value of 5 in it. So this is a variable x, and let's create another variable y and put John in it. So these are the two variable. Let's print it. Print x. Run it. Okay, it's printing 5, and let's change the variable name to y. It will print John. Variables do not need to be declared with any particular type and can even change type after they have been set. When we create Python variables, it is not required to say what type of data we are storing in the variable. Like in x variable, we store integer value, and y variable we store string value, and data type in string. This is integer type of value, and this is string type value. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quote. Here, string, we store John string in y. We can store it like within single quote as well. Okay, let's comment this out and print y, and it will print John. Okay, now we know how to create a variable in Python, but how do we name them? How to name a variable in Python? A variable can have a short name like x or y, or a more descriptive name like age, car name, total volume, etc. There are some rules for Python variables naming. A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. We can only start a Python variable naming with a letter or underscore. With a letter or underscore. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. Alphanumeric characters just mean A to Z and 0 to 9 and underscore. Alphanumeric character is the combination of alphabet and number, just like Y9. is the alphanumeric character, or underscore y. Variable names are case sensitive, so x and capital X both they are different variables. Let's write some legal variable names. Example: legal variable names. My var is legal. This one is also legal. Start with underscore. My var. This one is legal. My var. My var. My var. Alphanumeric. These are the legal variables names, and let's show some example of illegal variable names. Illegal variable names. Number, starting with number, it is not legal. My var containing dash, it is not legal. And my var, it contains space, this is not also legal. Okay, that's how we can name variables in the Python. Okay, now we can assign value. I already show you how to assign value in a single variable, but we can assign multiple variable at once as well. So let's see how it can be done. Just like variable, okay, remove this, variable x, variable y, variable z is equal to value 1, 2, 3. So x variable contains 1 value, y variable contains 3 value, z variable contains 3 value, y variable contains 2 value. Let's see if this works. Print x. Let's run 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, x, y, z, and we can assign same value to multiple variable as well. Let's see how is that. X is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 1. So one value is assigned x, y, z value at once. So let's see how is this. Okay, let's run it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and triple 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's what output variables. The Python print statement is often used to output variables. To combine both text and a variable, Python is plus character. We already used how to output variables. This is the print function we use to output variables or string. Directly we can print string with this print function. Let's see hello. So it will print as well hello. We can use plus character to add a variable values to another variable. Let's see how. Let's say remove this, x is equal to python is print. We will join variable and string. So x python is plus. Awesome. Okay, python is awesome. Let's this python is awesome. We can put awesome within a variable as well, xy, and let's see, python is awesome, same result. And we can use plus sign to perform mathematical operation as well. Let's see, x is 1, 2 is 5, so x1 will be 6. Okay, variables are two types, local variable and global variable. What is local variable and global variable? Let's create a function. You will understand it clearly when I will discuss about custom functions or built-in functions. We are using print function. It is a building Python built-in function, print function, but it can be used create custom function as well. Let's create a custom functions. Custom function define my function. Okay, my function x is equal to 5. Print x. There is error, line number 3. Sorry, I miss brackets. Okay, we created two variables, x here in the upper line, and this is a function. Inside a function there is a variable called x as well. So after printing x variable, it's showing 1, which is the value of this one. So this is a global variable. This is global variable, and x variable within this function is a local variable. The local variable can only be used within this function. Outside of this function, x will not work. So printing x, this is catching this variable and printing its value. Okay, let's print local variables value as well. Comment it out. We have to my function No, print x. Run my function. Okay, now it's printing 5. So this is a local variable. Local variable can be used within the function it is created. For global variable, the global variable can be used from anywhere in the file, inside a function or outside a function. Everywhere can be used global variable. Okay, this is the first part of variables section. Variables is a bit long lesson, so I have decided to divide it into two sections. So two tutorials, so two part. So this is the end of first part. We will discuss the rest of the lesson in the second part. Thank you very much.